Good morning from Don D. Statter Harbor in Auk Bay, Alaska. It's just outside of Juneau. This group of people right here, we are all getting ready to go whale watching. It's beautiful Juneau weather. I don't know if it's gonna show. It's raining, just little. It's a little chilly. It's kind of in the 50s. We're gonna go whale watching. Never done this before. Super stoked. So let's go.
Whales called whale sense. And it's because of these guidelines that we respect the whales and they come back. In fact, there's been some recent reports where some whales have had propeller injuries lately. And you know what happens when that happens to the whales? They don't like to come back and they don't like to get back to the boats. So the more that we keep ourselves accountable and our crew members accountable, the more safe the whales can be, and they would want to be around us. And they go on their people watching tours as well. Trust me, when you're out there and you see them, they're definitely looking right back at us. They're incredible. Alright folks, so this right here is our humpback whale. She's a model, she's not the real size. And today, what's your name? Her name is China. So, everyone say hi to China.
Hi, China.
And she goes, whoa! She says hi back. She's really sweet. Now, the humpback whale is way bigger than this. Their lengths are anywhere from 44 to 55 feet long. That's actually about the size of the boat and even a little bit bigger, from the motor to the bow. So they're huge. And then she can weigh anywhere from 25 to 40 tons. And then she'll live to a nice graceful age of anywhere from 60 to 80 years old. Now, some other parts of her on her body, we'll start with these. These are the pectoral fins. And these are some of the largest pectorals on any whales in the world, almost being about a third of their length. So each of these pectorals are about 15 feet long. And she has her wrist bones and muscles in there that help propel her through the water, swim around, and do all sorts of things. Over here on the back, what do we call this? The dorsal fin. And the dorsal fin, it's pretty tiny in a humpback. They're only about 3.5 feet tall, maybe, something like that. And they can vary from whale to whale. They can be rounded, pointed, stubby, knobby. You know, just think of the dwarfs, right? Angry, happy. It depends on what whale you're looking at. Then here where I'm holding her from is the tail muscle. And this is called the peduncle. And it's regarded as one of the world's, if not the world's strongest muscle in the animal kingdom. How do we know that? Well, let's do a little thought experiment. Anyone ever been in a pool or body of water? Yeah, some of us like swimming, right? Next time you're in a pool or swimming and you're underwater, try to launch yourself through the air using only your hands and feet. So no bouncing off the bottom and no using the wall. Have you ever seen a human launch themselves out of the water? If you ever do, call the Guinness Book of Records, okay? But you know which creature has? The humpback whale. So she can use that peduncle, swim through the water, and launch herself, even if only a couple of feet, about 40 tons of mass in the air. That's incredible. So that muscle is first in the world, second only after these right here. Alright folks, keep your eyes open. Just kidding. But actually no, I stand by it. Always keep your eyes open because you might see something, whether we're slowing down or speeding up. Now, here, I already mentioned this at the pavilion. This is called, do we remember? It was an F word.
Flame.
Flame is the whale. That was the
fluke.
But the fluke, right? And so the fluke is unique to each whale. The same way that our thumbprints are unique to us. So if we get a good photo or a glimpse of the whale tail or the fluke, we can identify what whale we see today. Here's an example. Look at all these beautiful whale tails. This Books 2025 edition. So up to the latest. Look at all those beautiful tails right here. So that way you know I'm not lying. I'm not just pointing to whale and I'm gonna go, yeah, that's snowball over there. No, we have proof. Because remember, this is a science tour. And so what that means is I actually have this orange briefcase over here with a special tool. Some of y'all may have seen it. Do you know what I have with me? A camera. Why would I have a camera? Because when this time our mission is to see which whales we find today and where they're located. So you don't have to worry about like the location and stuff. I'll write that down on my paper. But imagine if I turned in a research paper and I said like, yeah, I found Snowball and Jenny here in Juneau, and there was a grizzly bear riding it, and there was a rainbow, and you know, all sorts of things, and a bald eagle flying through as well. No one's gonna believe that unless I have a photo evidence. With science, you need evidence.
Needs a voucher.
And so that's what we have this camera for. So I can take a photo, and it's been rigged with GPS data on it as well, and it corroborates what I wrote on my paper. And so this is real research that we get to turn in to NOAA. Is that cool, guys?
That is cool.
I think it's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. So to start off with, we're going to start off with our first specimen. Because when they look at the SD card, they're going to see photo of like whales or wildlife. But how are they going to make sure that it's attached to the right report? How do they know that it's Jose's tour? A picture of me.
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. So you can go ahead. Here's a silver shutter right here. Just point and shoot. Alright, I've been working on awkward faces. Alright, perfect. Let's see. Oh yeah, they're gonna like that one. So yeah, now that's the first photo. They open that SD card, they see me with my awkward pose, and they're gonna know, alright, this is Jose's trip on August 19th? Is it 19th? 17th? Oh my goodness, I'm bad. I'm from the future, guys. I saw what happened. You don't want to know. Anyways, but yeah. So now that's set up for the rest of the trip. Which means, by the way, if you're ever interested in taking some photos yourselves and you want to contribute, feel free to ask. I'll let you borrow the camera and you can take photos as well, which would be cool. Do you want to hold that, or I can take it back too? Yeah.
Are there any other whales up here?
Good question. Mostly just the humpback whales. They are technically, like in the Pacific Ocean, you also have like minke whales and like other whales, but they're going to be more like not in this area. The water's more shallow here, and the whales come up more. And those other whales tend to stay down in deeper waters as well. But yeah.
Are there orcas in the area?
Huh?
Are there any orcas in the area?
Ooh. So technically yes and no. Orcas can travel up to 120 miles per day. And we're only covering 8 to 10 nautical miles today. Keep your eyes open. It's uncommon, but I won't be able to guarantee it. It could. It could.
And orcas aren't even a whale, are they?
Oh, yeah, you want to see it? Here you go. So, this is the dorsal with their hump, and when they dive, they curve the tail like this, and they get a humped back. Also, the shape of it kind of looks like a humped back as well. So it's the easiest whale name out there, I think. But yeah, some other parts of the body as well. Let's take a look. We have on the top, on the head, we have some bumps there. So that's not acne. She's not going through puberty or anything. But that is what we call tubercles. And tubercles is just science talk for hair follicles. Now, the whales use these tubercles in a manner similar to cats. You know how cats use their whiskers to navigate through 3D space? Like, oh, I can fit through here. I can feel the pressure and change and everything. So the whales, they're not looking for boxes to sit in, but they do use their hair follicles to detect changes in the water temperature, current, and flow. So that can help them predict maybe where the prey is going or where they want to go and things like that. So it's a way to navigate in their 3D water world, especially when waters are murky at times, right? Then we got at the bottom, this is one of my favorite parts of the whale. You see these lines? Those lines are are called the ventral pleats. And I like to call them skin extenders. In fact, we have pleats as well. Where? Look at your knuckles, your elbows and knees, right? Any appendage that you're able to flex and bend, you have this extra skin that bends over as well. That's cool. Now, she has her mouth closed. That's where these pleats are located. So she's not feeding, she's not doing anything. But when it's time to feed, she sees a school of herring right ahead. She'll go forward, open with her pleats, up to almost a third of the size of her body,
Oh, wow.
and get water up to 10,000 gallons of water at once. That's actually about the interior of this boat. That's why you signed waivers today, guys. No, I'm kidding. In fact, you actually don't have to worry about being swallowed by a whale, because even though she gets that much water at once in her mouth, her throat, it's only about the size of an awkwardly large grapefruit. So all that water and only this big of a throat. So that's what she's gonna. And so what she does is she doesn't drink all that water. She actually spews it out and filters it. Does anyone know what that filter is called? Baleen. Correct. Guess what, folks? This is real baleen. And this one actually isn't the humpback. The humpback baleen is going to be shorter, probably around here. So this one's actually a bowhead whale baleen. And so I'll be nice today and let y'all pass it around if you want. You can tell all your friends that you touched whale baleen. Now that baleen is what was inside their mouth. And actually I have a photo I can show y'all too. So that's what the baleen looks like. Right now it's like dried out, that's why it's like hard. And if you can imagine if it was on a live whale, it would be fuzzy. In fact, it's made of the same material as our hair and nails are made of, which is keratin. In fact, you can pass that around. That way we can get both things around. Yeah. So that's what's inside the mouth. They're filtering out. Does anyone know what they eat? They eat herring. They eat phytoplankton, microalgae. And you know what their favorite food is? Grilled cheese. Yes. So that's what they're going to be eating. Up to 20 hours per day here in the Juneau summer waters. Because right now, the sun may not be out now, but even then it's still up above the clouds. And it warms the waters enough, not too much, but just enough to create this perfect summer stew. So the whales come in here and they begin to eat and eat and eat. Up to 20 hours per day. Now, they have to eat that much every day, and they'll gain up to 10,000 pounds by the end of the summer. Because at the end, they're going to embark on a great journey. Does anyone know where these whales go in the winter time? Hawaii, Mexico, California, Japan, and the Philippines. So 90% of our Pacific Northwest whales go to Hawaii. Then about 7% go to California and Mexico, 3% go to about Japan and the Philippines, and about 1% go to like a little of everything. They're the ones who are just probably the young ones trying to find their place in the universe. But anyways, so yeah. Now, why are the whales going to Hawaii? We were talking about this a little on the pavilion, right? Huh? To mate. What else? Warmer waters. To mate and warmer waters. Alright, let's think about this though, real quick. When the whales go to Hawaii, there is not a lot of whale food for them. In fact, the whales will essentially starve when they're in Hawaii. Do you think warm waters are worth starving for? Not really. Here, since we're in a temperate rainforest, we have a temperate climate here, mountains on one side, ocean on the other, it actually stays around 30 to 50 degrees year round. So even though the waters get cold here, they don't get too cold for the whales. They have a lot of flow. rebound in numbers, which we'll touch upon later. So, sharks, sometimes, and then I said orcas. So let's take a look. Right here I have my little orca assistant. Hello. This is an adult orca compared to the adult humpback whale.
Wow.
So this one can reach up to 25 feet, maybe about 7 tons. Pretty small compared to the adult humpback whale. Do you think orcas will go after the adult humpback whale? Maybe? How about 10 orcas? Yeah? No? Generally still no. Because if the orcas, even if there were a pod of them, like 10 going after the adult, they're big enough and strong enough with that peduncle, so if they strike it correctly, or even honestly not even that correctly, it's enough energy to break its spine in half. So the orcas typically see the adult humpback whale and they go, no way, Jose. It's no way. Yes. So, I don't know where my baby calf is today, but he's about the size of my hand, model-wise, okay? So, they're about the size of a Toyota Tacoma. Do you think 10 orcas, or even one orca, could take on a baby calf? Yes. So that's the main idea, that we think they go to Hawaii to give birth there instead, in waters that are mostly safe for orcas. Right? Keep your eyes open, folks. We'll pause here. Remember to stay seated for now, please. I know, thank you. Okay. Yeah.
You get so excited when you get back.
I know, my bad. I'm doing too good. That's probably a good sign, right? There's whale watching boats here all the way. That means there's gonna be some. It's like we're circling somebody. Okay. Then I'll send it down here and I'll see.
I mean, you can open up the bow.
Okay.
Stern for now. I don't know which side.
Stern for now. Alright, everyone can walk around. And then at one point I will open some windows. Once we figure it out more though.
Sake. That was great.
Oh wait,
That was great.
so you want more sides? I'm gonna open the left side windows.
That was fabulous. There's more than one. Several.
Wow.
Oh, jeez.
More than one. I can't get my phone out. Wow.
Oh, beautiful tail. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That is amazing.
Oh, geez. I put my phone away at the wrong time. There's another one over there.
I guess so.
It requires a lot of like communication and support. So as you see, we're mostly in like two parallel lines, right, to the whales. And so that means like they do respect each other. They're most likely circling around, so that's why everyone stayed like this. That way we also don't bombard the whale with like 20 boats circling around. Even though they're there for now, they'll most likely come back and then we'll move a little bit back and forth.
Look at him. Oh my goodness.
If you want to go to the bow, y'all can. Anyone want to go see them? Yeah.
Get some good pictures, Brad.
And like that, you know about the whales. Literally, I think everyone knows about it. It could at least speak some. Even if it's not the actual goal line, at least oh wow!
Don't even need the binoculars. This boat right
Yeah.
there is gonna be amazing.
Otherwise, I'm not gonna wipe until we like have the windows closed.
Yeah.
It's just I'll have them out already.
Big spout without
Oh, yeah.
3 o'clock, about 300 yards.
I have no idea about
No,
it.
no, it's 400. You were way off, sir. Way off.
It's either right over there or
You don't know your yardage.
yeah.
Oh, and it's still spouting.
Yeah, look at you.
Big tease.
I'm telling you, they go people watching. Yeah. Well, it might be the same.
Yeah, all right.
They're going around.
It might be breaking up.
Yeah. It's incredible. I can also open this window.
Oh, it's being a team. Throw your tail out there. Come on.
Yeah, we all do. Yeah, 6 star. That was accident. I just, this was an example study.
your last photos and videos. We have reached the tail end of our journey. So I will have to start closing out the shop. I'll bring some rags around.
There's three of them.
Can you go run through them real quick?
Walk to your right. To your right, yeah. Clockwise.
Tomorrow is my last day.
I have no idea. Clockwise.
Now I'm going to close these windows.
See, there's three right there. They just keep
It
blowing.
hurts me more than it hurts you.
Oh, you get paid to do this. We're paying you.
These rags.
He's gonna leave it.
So not going to be the completely dry, but drier for sure. I'm going to close these now. Careful, real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're right by
Say
that.
goodbye.
Right by it.
Closing. Oh,
And there they go.
we had a sweet time with them.
Goodbye, whales.
Oh my gosh, was that so cool?
All right, everyone back to their seats, please. We're heading out.
Okay, we're out for a good 2 hours, and it was amazing. We, as you can see, we definitely saw whales. It was well worth the money. September 15th is the last time you really have a chance to see them, so make sure if you do this, it's before then. So thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.